Hello and welcome to the Past Functional Skills video solutions for the AQA November 2021 Functional Skills English Level 2 reading paper. Before watching this video, please make sure that you've read the two available sources in the insert and you've attempted to complete the paper yourself. Please note that source A has been removed due to copyright restrictions, section A including questions 1 to 6 and question 14 in section D are not included in this model solution video. Question 7. You are advised to use a dictionary for this question. In source B, the writer says, chocolate contains myriad minerals and trace elements. In this quotation, the word myriad means A. Several, B. Helpful, C. Unusual, or D. Numerous. Write the correct letter in the box. Okay, so this question wants us to use a dictionary and find a definition of the word myriad. And we want to find the meaning of the word myriad based on the context of this quotation from source B. So chocolate contains myriad minerals and trace elements. So if we look in our dictionary, we can find that myriad means a great or indefinitely great number of things. So a large number of things. Now several kind of means a large number of things. It means more than one. Helpful, that definitely doesn't mean a large number of things, so we can definitely discount that one. Unusual, that doesn't mean a large number of things either, so we can cross that one off. And finally, numerous, well that does mean a large number of things. So out of several, numerous, the better definition is probably numerous. If you didn't know what numerous meant, then you could look it up in a dictionary. And several just means more than one thing. It doesn't necessarily mean a large number of things. So the correct answer for this question is D. Question 8. According to source B, A. All British people drink hot chocolate. B. Easter eggs are the least common chocolate treat. Or C. Chocolate carries more health benefits than risks. Write the correct letter in the box. So here we're being asked to look at source B and identify which one of these three statements is correct. So let's start with the first one. All British people drink hot chocolate. Well, hot chocolate is mentioned here in the source, so you want to scan the text and find hot chocolate. And it says that British people drink 3,000 mugs of hot chocolate a year, but it doesn't say that all British people are drinking hot chocolate. It says that the average Brit drinks this much. So some people might not drink any hot chocolate at all. So that is incorrect. B. Easter eggs are the least common chocolate treat. Well, when we have a look at these statistics here, we can see that yes, Easter eggs are the least common out of all of them, because compared to thousands of chocolate bars, chocolate cake, chocolate biscuits and hot chocolate, there's only 126 Easter eggs consumed by the average Brit annually. So that is correct. Easter eggs are least common. Option C, chocolate carries more health benefits than risks. Well, the article definitely doesn't say that. It asks, is chocolate good or bad? And says, well, clearly it's both. So it talks about both benefits and risks, and it doesn't decide whether there are more benefits or more risks. It just says that it's important to balance the amount of chocolate that you eat. So that's incorrect. So the correct answer is B. Question 9. Using the information in source B, put a tick in the correct box to show whether each statement is true or false. So here we're being asked to use information from source B, so read source B carefully and then tick to say whether these statements are true, whether they can be verified in the source, or if they are false, whether the source doesn't say that. So the first one, dark chocolate is better for us than milk chocolate. Is that true or false? So if we have a look at the document and we scan for any mentions of dark chocolate, we can find that dark chocolate is mentioned here. the antioxidants in chocolate, particularly the dark variety, can help to combat this risk, the risk of raising blood pressure, stress levels. And at the end here, it says that particularly good quality dark chocolate can provide a host of benefits. So based on that, we can say that dark chocolate is definitely better for us than milk chocolate. Dark chocolate is mentioned as an especially good way of reducing stress, and it has some health benefits associated with it. The second statement, chocolate raises people's stress levels. Well, we've seen that actually the antioxidants in chocolate can combat this risk. So it's our poor diets and busy modern lives that's increasing stress levels, and chocolate can actually help to stop this, to alleviate this. So this is false. It actually makes people's stress levels go down. The writer believes that we should not eat chocolate. Well, as we said earlier, the writer doesn't actually make a decision. The writer asks, is chocolate good or bad? And says that it's both. It doesn't say chocolate's good or chocolate is bad. So the writer doesn't believe that we should not eat chocolate. And finally, chocolate is the most popular sweet in the world. So we can see that chocolate is fairly popular. All of these statistics have been used to suggest this. However, it's not necessarily the most popular sweet in the world. The source says that it is one of the most popular sweets in the world, but not the most popular. So just watch out for the tricky wording there. So that is false, and this student would get all 2 marks for this question. Question 10. Source B states that eating chocolate has both benefits and risks to health. List 3 ways in which eating chocolate can benefit health. Okay, so we're using source B and we're finding 3 ways that eating chocolate can benefit health. So benefit means that it can have a positive impact on health. So we'll scan through the source and see if we can find any benefits of eating chocolate. And we'll see that it has some health benefits such as mood enhancing properties. So you could put that chocolate can improve mood. That's one benefit. And if we continue through the source, we can see that the antioxidants in chocolate can combat raising blood pressure and can combat stress levels, high stress levels. So that's another answer there. And then later on, it says that chocolate contains myriad minerals, which can contribute to overall health. So these are contributing to overall health. That means it's good for your health. And it can improve memory and vision. So there's another answer there, that chocolate can help to improve memory and vision. They're 2 benefits. And then chocolate can give us a psychological lift and lower stress levels. So stress levels has already been mentioned, so make sure that you don't mention it twice. But giving us a psychological lift, improving our mood, that kind of thing, they're really great benefits to write down for this question. So the student here said that chocolate enhances mood, which we've seen to be correct, improves memory, that was mentioned in the source, and lowers blood pressure, that was mentioned in the source as well. So the student will gain all 3 marks. Question 11. Source B states that eating chocolate has both benefits and risks to health. List 3 ways in which eating chocolate can be a health risk. Okay, so the previous question we were looking at health benefits, and now we're looking at the health risks associated with chocolate in source B. And again, we want to be listing 3 ways. So we want to scan through the text, this time looking for risks to health. So we see that health risks are mentioned straight away, but there's no example given in this paragraph. And then we look at the next paragraph and we can see that the high amounts of sugar and fat in chocolate are linked to risks for diabetes, heart disease and weight gain. So there's 3 different diseases, conditions that are caused by chocolate, and they are risks. So you could choose any of those answers. And we can also see that the high caffeine content can disrupt sleep. That's another risk of eating chocolate. And then finally, it's bad for the health of our teeth. So you could choose from diabetes, heart disease, weight gain, bad for the health of your teeth, and also can disrupt sleep. There are 5 options for you to choose from there. And the student has chosen to talk about diabetes, heart disease, and weight gain, so would gain all 3 marks because they've read the source carefully. Question 12. You are advised to use a dictionary for this question. Source C states you may experience cravings which you need to alleviate. In this quotation, the word alleviate means A. Relieve, B. Improve, C. Get rid of, or D. Get help with. Write the correct letter in the box. So the question's asking us to use a dictionary if we need one, and look at the quotation from source C and decide what the word alleviate means in this quotation. You may experience cravings which you need to alleviate. So if we have a look in the dictionary, we can see that alleviate means make easier to endure, lessen or mitigate. So let's have a look at our options. A, relieve. Well, that definitely means make easier to endure, lessen or mitigate. So that would be a good replacement for the word alleviate in that quotation there. You could definitely say relieve instead of alleviate. B, improve. Well, alleviate doesn't exactly mean improve, because improving means to get things better. Alleviate just means stopping things from being quite so bad. So improve is incorrect. Get rid of. Well, alleviate doesn't mean to completely get rid of the issue, it just means to make it a little bit better. And get help with. Now, get help with would suggest that somebody else is helping you, and alleviate doesn't necessarily mean that someone else will help. You need to alleviate the problem yourself, so get help with is incorrect. Now, this is quite a tricky question because these are all quite similar words and phrases, but you've just got to choose the most suitable option that could replace the word in the quotation. So the correct answer here would be A. Question 13. Source C sets out some advice for undertaking the DCHOCS challenge. From reading Source C, list 3 tips to help keep you going once you've started the DCHOCS challenge. Okay, so we have to look at Source C and we have to find 3 tips that help keep you going after you've already started, so once you've started the challenge. So if we have a quick look at the source, we can see in the second paragraph that you can prepare for DCHOCS by gradually reducing your chocolate consumption before stopping buying it altogether. Is this correct or incorrect? Well, it says once you've started the challenge in the question, and this refers to preparing for the challenge. So before doing the challenge, you would gradually reduce your chocolate consumption. So that would not be a correct answer there. In the third paragraph, we can see lots of different things that you should do during the challenge, lots of tips that we could write down as correct answers. So chalk-free recipes are suggested, as well as snack swaps. And it says that these could come in handy, so that's indicating that that's a tip. Make sure your sponsors remember your sacrifice by sharing your efforts on social media. So that could be included as well. That is advice to share your efforts on social media. And it says that you should also include a link to your Just Giving page. So there's another piece of advice there. You'll be able to use this page to gloat about achieving your goal once you've finished. In the meantime, monitor your progress. So we've got that imperative verb there, that command word monitor, that's telling us that this is advice, this is a tip during the DCHOCS challenge. Using the progress badges on our site, where you'll also be able to access fundraising tools and a survival kit. So here we've got another command word, access, and we've got access fundraising tools and access a survival kit. So all of these could be options to answer the question. And the student here has mentioned the chalk-free recipes, the snack swaps, and monitoring progress using the progress badges. All of these are tips to help you going once you've started the challenge, so this student would get all 3 marks.